Welcome, folks, to another fantastic Harold Washington 1987 Hotline show. This is your show if you're a veteran. Whether you're a woman or a male, this is your show. And our commander, he's sitting over there making sure I do what's right. We got a fantastic guest from Dow Inc. Stacy Torgano. All right.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the show, man.
Well, thank you for having me.
And once again, what folks need to understand about Dow Inc. and the fantastic boots on the ground and that big old fantastic housing project out in Ford Heights, hey, we want you to know. We commend you guys, especially the Buffalo Soldiers. Who was on the motor. Oh, if you ain't seen nothing, you need to see the Buffalo Soldiers on all those motorcycles. It was a sight to behold.
Fantastic.
Welcome to the show once again.
Thank you.
And let's talk about Dow Inc.
Absolutely.
Because she's a beautiful woman.
Yes.
And she cares a lot about our veterans.
Absolutely. She
does.
does.
And you know what, folks? We have a lot of veterans homeless.
Yes.
Women, men, and children. And we just want to bring that attention back to the forefront. Absolutely. And we want to thank our commander for giving us the opportunity to have this show and bring folks like our sister before you. Sister, talk a little bit about what's going on and where we're at.
Well, as of right now, of course, you all know Dow Inc. We have 96 townhomes out in Ford Heights area. We are looking to develop them even more so than what they are. We want our veterans to have a sense of home.
Yes.
We want them to have their address where they can be serene. They can have their family come out and be with them. And they don't have to worry about, when the next move is going to be. Mm-hmm. We want to provide these different services that they're going to need, help them get those benefits that they need, and just embrace them as if they were my own family.
Yes.
I have many veterans in my own family that I would love to have them to come out and see what we're doing in the community, mm-hmm. especially in the Ford Heights area.
Yes.
We're looking to providing them with case management. Mm-hmm. We're getting them the mental health information that they need, help them get into their housing, help them with their utilities, help them with child care or re-entry back into the employment agencies, and help them get to where they need. And that's what we're gearing toward, but we can't do it alone. So volunteering of time and services, things of that nature, we need that. We invite you to come out and see our grounds. At any time, you can always give us a contact. You can contact myself. Mm-hmm. Give a phone number, 708-898-0342. Mm-hmm. Or you can contact another number at 708-822-3370. You can come out and see the grounds, have a meeting with us. We'll take you around the grounds, let you see what type of different services, and talk to you. Let you see our vision as well.
Another thing about Ford Heights, mm-hmm. if you didn't know, Ford Heights, hear me, brothers and sisters out there, is historic.
Yes.
Historic because the Underground Railroad went through Ford Heights.
Yes.
Did you hear that?
I've heard that as well. And
Sister Moses,
yes,
had her slaves go through Ford Heights.
Wow.
And that's historic.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you own some prime property.
Absolutely.
And we know that the county, did what they did, yes. And they gave over the property, mm-hmm. But they also should, do a little bit
landmarked.
more.
I think it should be
landmarked. They should do a little bit more. Yeah, and you're right.
It should be landmarked.
Right. They should make it a landmark.
Absolutely.
Okay, because of the fact of what our folks went through to get to Ford Heights.
Absolutely.
And we do know that the Ford Motor Company, yes. is next door.
It's right next door.
And is it true that they're supposed to be helping out as well?
We are trying to get them on board as well, especially with any programs we have going on with the veterans when we want to get them mobile. Okay. We want to make sure that we partner up with anybody in the community that's going to be able to be a partner with us and see what we're doing in their own community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it's substance abuse, whether it's housing, whether it's even with the mayor herself, you know, coming together just so we can partner up and say, hey, I'm trying to put you guys back on the map, not just for sake, but to say, hey, look, you have a landmark. We have some awesome veterans that's out here that needs assistance. Let's come together in unity so that we can make sure that they have the best housing possible.
And see, I'm on my phone because I received a text from Obi Wordlaw
Okay.
that
Great guy. Great guy.
the UAW
Okay.
is putting on a program for veterans.
Okay.
Okay, and I was just trying to get that so people, let me see, because folks need to know
Absolutely.
that there are organizations out there trying to help us.
Yes, I agree.
Okay,
And to try to come together as a whole, such as your organization, the UAW, is coming together with us, it'll be awesome. It'll be a
Here it
benefit
is.
to everyone.
You can look at that. You can read that right
Take
quick.
a look at that.
UAW.
All right. We have UAW Local 588 Veterans Committee Talent Show and Dinner, November the 11th at 5 p.m. at 21540 Cottage Grove Avenue in Chicago Heights. You must RSVP by November the 3rd. We want to make sure that we get you RSVP'd first. You can email us at veterans.dinner@yahoo.com. Now, of course, it looks like we have some cocktails. We're going to have dinner. We're going to have a show. This is excellent.
Yes.
This is excellent. We need to come together in camaraderie just like a family
Yes.
would,
Yes.
so that we can come and just to see and network with one another to see who else is out
Absolutely.
there. And that's what I'm talking about. Of course, it is free for the veterans.
Yes.
And they get to bring, I believe this is bring one guest.
Yes.
And any active duty member in uniform plus one is 15 is in well,
won't talk
that is the
about
plus.
no money.
We're not gonna talk about that. But come on out, and we're gonna. This sounds like a great thing. I might have to change my schedule for this day, just so I can come out and network. We must do that.
Yes.
I'll change some schedules for this. So we definitely got to get this out. So if you could please make sure I have this information.
Yes.
I can post this on our website as well,
Okay,
on Dow
great.
Inc. on Facebook. Oftentimes I
Obi
put
sent
everything.
that to me.
There we go.
So
We're gonna
he
have
has
to
it
talk with Mr.
already.
Wordlaws.
Yes.
Make sure that we get this information over to me so I can post it out on Facebook and any social medias that I have. Even if it's on LinkedIn, I'll make sure that it get out there in due time so that we can definitely
And
support.
see folks out there, television land, there are groups out there trying to help us veterans.
Yes.
But we need more. We need more. And when the sisters talk about volunteers, we know a whole lot of veterans who need something to do.
Absolutely.
Why not come out to Fort Heights and give her your talents and your services? Because we need that project done. Talk a little bit about some of the facilities that they already have up and running, because we do know that there are some veterans on site already.
Absolutely. We do have one particular facility that's up and running. It's one of our apartment units that we have. There is actually 4 families that are actually occupying the unit.
Oh, that's great.
And we are basically, we have them there. We're helping them with their, making sure that they get all of their benefits.
Mm-hmm.
We're making sure we keep in contact with them, whether they have to go to the hospital, we keep in touch with them. Most of the time, I'm on the premises, so therefore I will go over and meet the family so they know that I'm there if anything needs. And, you know, it's just, you know, we have hands on deck. You know, we have some veterans that actually have some handyman skills.
Yes.
So they can basically help us while we're out there. So we are there for them so that we can guide them to wherever they need to be guided to, get them that extra help. We have to be an advocate for them, we will.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, to make them feel safe, let them know that there's someone else there for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not alone.
Now, explain a little bit more about the compound itself and how the compound is going to look after everything is done.
The compound itself, like I said, it is basically made up of 88 units of townhomes, and each one of those units have different bedroom sections. So we have some that are 1 bedroom, we have 2 bedrooms, we have 3 bedrooms, we have 4 bedrooms, and then we have a couple of units that may be the apartment-like.
Okay.
So once it's all said and done, it is going to be more enclosed. Right now, it is really open to drive-through
Right.
traffic. We are looking into encasing that, so therefore it is only for our residents, and therefore we're going to have security around the compound. We're going to have our own maintenance. So therefore, in order for you to even come into that compound, you have to have an ID
Yes.
to say that, hey, I belong here.
Yes.
And it's not just so much just to try to track that person or to try to track you, but we want to know, our veterans are safe and our
Yes.
families are safe, and we're just not going to let any and everybody come in. We do have some houses that may be on the land, but that's okay. They actually support what we're doing,
Okay.
so they have no problem. They want to say, hey, give me I want a little tag too. We'll give them a tag too, just so they can, we'll look after them as well.
And what else is going to be on the compound?
We are looking to put a laundry facility on the compound, child care. We're looking to actually have a kitchen. So where there are going to be times where we might have some disabled veterans that cannot come out their homes. We're going to make sure that they get the food that they need.
Okay.
We'll make sure they're delivered, or you can morning, noon, and night. You're always going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, no matter what.
Okay.
We're going to do that. Child care services. We're actually going to have on-site resources as far as employment. They're going to be on-site, and it's a lot of different variety of things. We're going to have tutoring. We definitely need tutoring for our kids that's going to be on the
yes.
compound. We're going to have the counseling. We're looking for counseling on site. It's so many different things we wanted to put on this land, but
Well, you have enough land.
we have definitely
You have
enough
enough
land.
land.
So that's what we're gearing towards as of right now, and we're hoping that, and we're
Now,
praying.
who's the commissioner for that site? Is it Sims? I think it is Sims.
I'm not for sure.
Okay.
So I definitely would have to just to verify that for you. But most likely,
Have we reached out to the commissioner for that area?
we have,
And
for so many
Yeah.
words.
oops, that's a hot one.
So therefore, see what they said was
right.
So it's going to always be opposition when you see someone coming up with an idea that you didn't,
Yes.
and it's
And
always
believe
going to be
me,
that.
that was one fantastic idea.
It's
Okay,
a
and
miracle.
Sister Dow should be commended.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And like I said, she's a wonderful person. Like I said, she's been doing this for quite a long time.
Yes.
I personally have known her for over 25 years. And whatever she asks me to do, I do it. Even in the community, I've been Mrs. Claus a few
Yes.
times. I've actually...
I've been Mr. Claus 2 or 3
There you
times.
go. So whenever she asks me Mrs. Claus, I'll come on through.
Yes.
And I've actually employed some of my own family and some of my extended family. I said, come on out, come see what we're doing.
Yes.
This is a great opportunity to be a part of this. Even had them come out and volunteer to help us cleaning up the area, and it's just a great opportunity.
Yes.
And in turn, we have veterans that we're taking care of.
Yes.
We don't want to. They fought for our country. You guys fought for our country.
Yes.
And that's the least we can do.
Well, I say we put our lives on the line for
Absolutely.
people to have a democracy.
Exactly. You fought for us to be free.
Yes.
And I
And
commend
that is so
that.
true.
Absolutely, I commend that wholeheartedly.
Now, what we're saying to you, brothers and sisters out there in television land, is that we need your support. We need your support. And in order to make anything successful, you need to have a stake in it. Okay? And by you being a veteran yourself, that automatically give you a stake in it. Because you're not just worrying about yourself as a veteran, but you're worrying about your brothers and sisters, your comrades. Because I'm going to tell you something. The worst thing to see is a homeless vet.
Absolutely.
That's the worst thing to see. Whether it's a man, a woman or their offsprings. In one of the richest countries in the world,
Absolutely.
we should not have one vet homeless. And that's a shame. Especially when we can throw away $45 million in bonus money, but yet we can't put money into a pot that can help our veterans. It's something wrong with that picture.
There's something majorly wrong
Okay.
with that picture.
And, we want to see our veterans taken care of.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Dow Inc. and that whole crew over there with you guys,
Yes.
you guys doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And we need you to keep doing what you're doing,
We can keep on
okay?
keeping on.
Because everywhere in the United States, each country, each state, when I put it that way, have their amount of homeless vets,
Absolutely.
okay? And we need people like you guys in every state
Yes.
doing this, because
I
it
agree.
needs to be done. We got to get this project done. We got to get this project multiplied. Duplicated is the word I'm looking for. Okay? I mean, we just can't stop here in Fort Heights.
Yes.
Once they do Fort Heights, they got to find other communities to do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because it's a whole lot of homeless vets. Okay? A
Absolutely.
whole lot. Okay? So hey, we need some callers. Call in. This is your show. Okay? You might be homeless. Call us. Most people have cell phones that they get from the government that's free.
Absolutely.
Okay? And you can be homeless and still get a free phone. Okay?
Absolutely.
How's Dow doing?
Absolutely wonderful. She's wonderful.
Okay.
She's grinding. She's nose to the
Yes.
grind.
Yes.
And she's always coming up with something new to do.
Yes.
But this is her focus.
Boots on the talk a little bit.
Boots
Let's
on the
talk about
ground.
the boots on the ground, because it was successful. The commander
Yes.
was there. I was there, and I tell you, I'm just thrown back by the Buffalo Soldiers.
Well, I actually would have to go from the stories you guys tell me because I wasn't there.
Okay.
I only hear the acolytes after. So boots on the ground. From the great things that I hear from it, it's a great way to pay homage to the veterans. And maybe you can expound a little bit more
Well,
on it.
the good thing about that I saw, and the commander was there. We had veterans going back, thanks to World War One.
Wow.
World War II. World War II. Okay? That's a sight to behold. And I was at the VA this morning. Saw a brother from the Korean War,
Wow.
still alive.
Wow.
Okay? World War II, still alive.
Wow.
Okay? And to give those folks accolades, because they deserve those accolades.
Yes.
Okay? Because what they went through is one thing. But what they went through when they came back to America was another ball game. Because they put their lives on the line for folks to have freedom and democracy.
Absolutely.
But they didn't get that in return
Exactly.
when they came back home.
Exactly.
And I tell you something, as a veteran now, I have more people coming up to me thanking me for my service than I did when I came back from Germany back in the 70s. So our accolades are coming,
Yes.
and I thank God for that.
Absolutely.
Okay, because once you become a vet, you're totally different from the civilian population. Okay?
That's true.
Now, once you get back in civilian life, that's one thing, but you're still a vet. And what you went through, a civilian would never be able to go through unless they join the service.
That's true.
Okay? So that's what separates us as veterans from civilians. Okay? And I toot the horn for veterans because they put their lives on the line.
Yes.
And so now, what we're saying to our television audience, we need you. The veterans need you. And you as American citizen, you should be outraged in America at one veteran being homeless. Just like in wartime, we say we leave no vet left behind. Well, we shouldn't have one veteran homeless.
No.
Not in America.
No,
Not in America.
absolutely.
Okay? And you know, we want to do a little housekeeping. That's the Herald Washington Post 1987. Website coming soon. Email address, phone number. Check us out. We got one of the best commanders in the whole wide world. Herald Washington Post 1987.
Absolutely.
And we got a fantastic woman named Dow Smith and her crew
That's right.
giving us some fantastic services in Fort Heights.
That's right.
And we want to keep a blow-by-blow play of that site until every last apartment is remodeled.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And we're looking
So,
forward.
and as long as the commander have the foresight to keep the show alive, we're going to continue to bring you the up-to-date news on what's going on in Fort Heights.
Absolutely. And
So,
just-
talk a little bit more about the compound itself, because, like I said, it's a lot of land. I've been out
It
there,
is.
the commander been out there, and it is a lot of land.
it definitely is a lot of land, and like I said, we were looking into like a total reconstruction, getting somebody to come in to help us develop this area.
Mm-hmm.
There is actually a community center actually on the land itself,
Yes.
and we're looking to also to try to pull that in as well. We're still working with Fort Heights to see if we can get that incorporation too.
Well, Fort Heights has a new mayor,
Yes. So
which is a little bit more friendlier to this
that I
project
know. That
than
I know.
the last. I won't say nothing else. I want to keep it clean.
Yes, and keep it clean on the scene. So absolutely, she's a lot more friendlier. So
Yes.
therefore, and once she knows what we're doing, she knows we are there. She knows what we're trying to obtain.
Yes.
So I think she's going to be a little bit more susceptible to our needs and what we're trying to do.
Yes. And it makes Fort Heights look good.
Absolutely make them look good.
You drive through Fort Heights now,
Yes.
you see, oh my
It's
God.
like a ghost town.
Yes.
It's like a ghost town,
Yes.
and this Veterans Village will definitely put
Put it
them
on
back
the map.
on the map.
Yes.
You know, often we hear reports of how bad Fort Heights is, and we want to try to take that. It's not bad at all.
No.
It really is not. The people just love their community. They're willing to stay in their community, and I'm pretty sure they know what we're doing. They're willing to fight along with us.
Well, let me put it to you this way, brothers and sisters. Fort Heights ain't no different than certain poor towns in Appalachia.
Yes,
Down there in Kentucky, Alabama,
absolutely.
those kind of areas. And they poor people, okay? And Fort Heights is considered one of the poorest communities in the United States.
That
Okay.
is
But
in Illinois.
in Illinois and the United States too. Okay, but with people like Dow Smith and you guys, Fort Heights is going to come back. We believe in that.
Yes.
We believe in you guys.
Absolutely.
Okay, and that's a fantastic project. That project in Fort Heights.
Absolutely. And I think that at the end, we're definitely on the end, it's going to be a wonderful.
Well, when you're having fun,
It's always time to go. Well,
We want to thank you, my sister,
well,
for
thank
coming
you.
on the show.
Thank you for
Give our
having me.
love to Dow.
Absolutely.
And I want to
absolutely.
shout out to Dolores and Darlene Thomas, good friends of mine who's
Absolutely.
watching. Keep watching.
Yeah, keep on.
Until next time, this is the Harold Washington Show, 1987 Post, 1987, the Hotline Show, the hottest thing in Chicago. And that great commander, Frank, he's right over there, y'all. Yes.
Shout out.
Yes, yes. This is a fantastic show, and it's your show.
Absolutely.
Until next time.